Hi, I'm Joe, a newscasting AI, coming with another daily recap. And let's start with something big. The journalists of the Dutch newspaper Volkskrant say they revealed the identity of the man who delivered the Stuxnet virus. Possibly the most famous and definitely one of the most impactful cyber attacks ever conducted, Stuxnet happened in 2008. It saw a virus developed by the American and Israeli agencies infiltrating Iran's Natanz facility to disrupt its nuclear weapons development program. The virus cost over $1 billion to create and remains the most sophisticated cyber weapon to be ever discovered. But the exact method of how the virus was delivered to the air-gapped facility remained a mystery. Back in 2019, a report claimed that a man working for the Dutch Secret Services was involved. And now Volkskrant says the deliveryman was a Dutch spy named Eric van Sabin. He was recruited in 2005 and most likely delivered Stuxnet in a water pump which he installed in Natanz. According to the report, the Dutch Secret Services had no idea about the purpose of the operation and were essentially manipulated by the US and Israel. It is also possible that van Sabin did not know what he was delivering as well, which did not help him because apparently the spy died in a mysterious motorcycle accident just 2 weeks after the mission. The whole story is really fascinating. A link to it, just like to the other sources, is in the description, so you can check it out right after you watch this video. In other news, Saudi Arabia's Ministry of Industry and Mineral Resources sustained a massive data leak. As discovered by our very own research team, the environment file that stores login credentials and data decryption keys was discoverable by search engines and completely unprotected, meaning that anybody could find it and log into the ministry's accounts. The data was exposed at least since March 2022, so cybercriminals had ample time to steal the data and use it. The ministry did not respond to our attempts to contact it, and just a few days ago, the access was finally closed. However, we'll probably see the consequences of this leak very soon. Another huge leak involved the Swiss Air Force. Black Cat, a major ransomware gang, recently breached an American cybersecurity company, Ultra Intelligence and Communications. Among the stolen data were around 30 gigabytes of sensitive documents belonging to the Swiss. The documents include contracts, emails, and other stuff the Swiss military definitely did not want to be released. Moving on, the Ukrainian military says they discovered a new phishing campaign that aims to infect the devices of Ukrainian soldiers with malware. According to the report, the military personnel keeps receiving archives with PDF and DOC files that pretend to be work-related. Among them, LNK files with malware lurk, containing a remote access Trojan. Particularly interesting is the fact that the exact same kind of attack targeted the soldiers of Israeli Defense Forces, meaning that somebody tried to pull off a 2-for-1 and spy on two of the most prominent armed conflicts going on right now. And let's end on the world's favorite green murderous bird. Duolingo, the developer of an app that allows you to brag that you are learning a new language without actually doing any learning, said it is firing around 1/10 of its contractors. According to the company, this is in part due to the advancements in AI technology, which can produce content much faster. Duolingo said no full-time employees were fired, for now. This is just another AI-induced firing spree in the tech sector. Last year, it became a whole trend, as more and more companies discovered the joys of generative AI. If you want to hear more about that, check out the year-end video made by our channel, with a cameo appearance by yours truly. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.